This is big time!
Who is Randy? Don't bring anyone's mother into this.
Your mama in the fucking stands!
Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura. And
Christina Faces.
welcome to your mom's house.
Oh, hello! I always get nervous right before I come on here because this is the first time I speak out loud most Wednesdays. So I'm like, what if I can't talk? I haven't spoken all day. Good to be here back with you once again on another episode of Behind the Jeans. If you don't know, if it's your first time stumbling upon this on YouTube, it goes live every Wednesday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, and everyone can watch it. Every person around the land, fat, poor, you name it. But if you want to get in the Stink Portal, you have got to be a member. That's right. All the people in the chat members, if you want to join the conversation, you got to become a member. And by the way, there's a way you can become a member through charity, if you will, through benevolence, through gifting. That's right. There's gifted memberships on YouTube, and your channel may not even have them turned on. So make sure they're turned on. Go up to the little tab there, turn them on, and then you might find yourself with a gifted membership from one of the fine folk who are already in the Stink Portal. Oh, we got some new members here. We have got Ackward. We've got a bunch of people. Lily Martin's a new member. Lena On Me. That's a fun name. New member. Awkward. Yeah, Awkward. I got it right. See, sometimes I have to get close because K's could look like L's. I don't fucking know. And we also got No Words Uploaded. And we've got Cam Catham. If I said your name wrong, it's because I'm blind. But we appreciate all the new members here. And again, keep those membership tabs open, and perhaps you'll get gifted with one. Now, if you are just outside the old Stink Portal there, this is the email you can get in touch with us outside the hours of the show. BehindTheJeansShow@gmail.com. Would love to hear from you. People have been perhaps sending in cool guy auditions. We had a few last week, and Cougar's constantly mining them, for the record. So I don't know if I want to blow my load. We just did them last week. Do I want to blow my load again this week with more auditions, or I want to save them? I kind of like saving them a little bit. But as Cougar gets a full well of them, we'll have to go through them, obviously, so that's not to flood our Dropbox with new cool guys. Oh, look at this. Already some charity happening on the program. 13 bots gifting one YMH Studios membership. And by the way, for those in the Stink Portal who have been here since day one, this is the 44th edition of Behind the Jeans. If you've been here since before we even allowed everyone to watch, it used to just be completely 4 members. And back then we had a fella, Stanktron. I don't know what happened. I went to Disney World one week. It was one of my 3 weeks off of this show. Actually, I've had 2 non-holiday weeks off, and then we had the 2 holidays. So that's 4 total. But 2 were personal reasons. And one of which, I went to Disney World with my family. And whilst gone, the show still aired. Cougar, Ennie, Zolo, everyone on the program. And I don't know what the hell happened to Stanktron. He gets blocked. He's DMing me. I go, I don't know how to do it. I'm not doing it, controlling anything like that. And now he's back in the chat. He's back in the Stink Portal, folks. So welcome back to Stinktron. And lest we ever forget Stanktron Gate in the Stink Portal. Ear porn day. Why is that? Why is it ear porn day? I love you too there, Stanktron. What's ear porn day? Tell me what that means. I want to know. Is that a special holiday? Ear porn? Am I giving you ear porn right now? Did I... ear porn was... Oh, that's... I'm sorry, yes. Ear porn day. You guys talked about ear porn? I wasn't even... Oh, that's right. I had the ear... I was kind of drunk on that one. I'm not going to lie. I was in Florida. I was on vacation. I was in a Dwayne Wade jersey in 110-degree heat in Orlando, Florida, walking on blacktop all day long. So the Roach sat down, had a few beers. Forgot my headphones. Because Disney World, it's like going to the embassy. You got to get patted down and shit. So I didn't bring my headphones with me. And I had to put the phone up to my ear to hear what everyone was saying. And you got a good glimpse of I keep them pretty trim. For the rest of the hair that is all over my body, as you've seen and has been well documented on this channel and in this universe, for my ears, not that hairy, if you recall. Isn't that something? But we have lots to get into today. What happened? Oh, I told you I can't do shit. Eddie jumping in here just to clarify he didn't block anyone. That was the theory. I don't know what happened to Stanktron. I still haven't gotten to the bottom of it. But let's let it be water under the bridge. I mean, he's here now. God bless him. Let's move forward. And it was eerie this past weekend, not to put a damper on the old conversation, but it was odd. This weekend I went to North Carolina. I had to fly there. And it was weird flying the day after. It's just weird flying the day after a plane crash. Obviously, people are like, well, the odds of it happening again and baba-doo-booba-doo. And you're like, yeah, no shit, but it's eerie, all right? It's weird. And it was a weird weekend around the airports. Everyone and the pilots all kind of looked weird. Everything was just weird, right? And I was on one of those planes, and I was thinking about it. You're just kind of imagining things, you know what I'm saying? And you're thinking about the crash and everything like that. And you're like, golly, this would be, did they even know? I pass out on the planes, I'm up against the window. And I'm like, I just would have been in a Benadryl coma and just never woken up again. There's no way I would have been like, and then, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think there would have been. I would have been just into dust or whatever. And I thought of, it's just weird being on that same aircraft and thinking about that kind of thing. And then I'm sitting there, I'm thinking about it. And a guy who's about the size of a house. This guy is huge. I can't believe he didn't make the aircraft, like this. He was massive. Biggest guy I've ever seen. Tall, wide. He sits down and I'm like this. You ever see that episode of Louie? There's a perfect episode of Louie where it's exaggerating for effect, for humor, for hyperbole, how big the guy is and how much he pushes Louie into the seat. This was literally that, just an actual version of that. And I swear to God, I didn't want the guy to feel uncomfortable. So I'm like this. And I know he felt bad about how big he was. He's got the extender and everything else. And I really thought for a second as we were taking off, I'm like, I have to do this for 3 hours. I hope a fucking Black Hawk runs in. You know what I'm saying? I was really uncomfortable. But it got my mind thinking about plane crashes. And it was weird also, what with the timing of the two, having Travis Barker on Two Bears, One Cave this week. Maybe if anybody could come and sort of not only itch that curiosity that comes from a terrible, terrible tragedy like that, but also somebody who has seen the other side of it, a harrowing story, if you will, that kind of coincides with it. And what unbelievable timing for those two things to happen. Travis knows all exactly. And I'm not going to sit here and venture to guess that they filmed it, whilst or after these things happen. I mean, they just happened as the weekend unfolded and Two Bears came out Monday morning. You know, that would be a wild turnaround for both those very busy men who work on the weekends. What's my favorite Blink song? Way to cut the tension about the... mine is Stay Together for the Kids. You remember that one? It was not a very popular... I don't even know if it was a single necessarily, but it has all the things that you like about Blink-182, you know? I mean, it's got a great Tom DeLonge part where it's like, here's your holiday, hope you enjoy it this time, gave it all away, it was mine. It's really good Tom DeLonge stuff. I mean, it is a mwah. And then you got Mark Hoppus, you know, he's like, it's time to wake up. It's a great song. My favorite. Fucking Bobby likes Damn It. All right, good to know. But yes, back to the fucking plane crashes. I mean, we got them falling out of the sky. It's crazy. And it might make you weary or something, but Travis Barker being on Two Bears is like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like the universe comes together and the galaxy unfolds, and it's just a wonderful piece of timing to go with this. So I was just, I'm curious like the Dickens about these things as a person who flies all the time. So I thought, let's hear Travis Barker if you hadn't already. Let's get into it and see how this kind of like makes us feel with what happened already.
Was in the burn
Wait,
center.
can we talk about your accident for a second?
Yeah, if you want to.
I have a horrific fear of flying. I've had it forever, and I think I'll die probably from my lifestyle on planes before I ever die in a plane crash.
That's a hilarious... I mean, that does not get enough. I heard that, I go, that is absolutely dark. That was the darkest thing Bert's ever said, right? And it made me laugh because I'm a sick person. But boy, oh boy, to think like I spend so many hours on a plane, and if I have a stroke, a heart attack or something, odds are it could happen on a plane. I mean, that's so fucking dark and wild. Because at first I'm like, that's crazy to think that one of the planes will crash. I mean, it's really only, think about how many celebrities fly all the time. It's happened to the Big Bopper? You know what I'm saying? Now Travis Barker, a couple others, there's a handful. But it's not like 30% or something like that. But that, when the way he put it at the end, that was the darkest thing about all of this, I think, at the end of the day.
How quick does it happen?
It was quick. Everything was really quick. I was like you. I was white knuckling every flight, even before my plane crash. I already had a fear of flying, almost to the point where I always think back and I'm like, gosh, did I manifest this? Because it was just always in the back of my head. I was always afraid of flying. I was always avoiding it. And then, it all happened pretty quick.
It happened on takeoff, right?
Yeah.
The tire blew out?
Mm-hmm.
And do you get thrown around the plane? So it's private, so I'm imagining you're probably not wearing seatbelts.
No, I was wearing a seatbelt.
Oh.
That's what's crazy, too, is, I think I get more freaked out in a private situation than I do on the... Sure, you think, like, I'm in the bus of the sky when you're on a commercial jet. But you think, like, well, how many of these crash a day? This would kill hundreds of people. It's a huge news story. It's a big investigation. But you see these things, they, like, they have... I've watched a lot of, to get over my anxiety flying, I watched a lot of air crash investigations. You ever see that show? It's where they just go through every plane crash probably ever, but they talk about how the FAA has changed things and how, the way they build planes is different or things like that, advances in aeronautics, I guess, or just air travel in general. But the private planes is freaky, dude. And I've only had to do it, a handful of times. These guys are going out on these things all the time. And I was with Tom on one of them. I think it was the last time, or no, it was like on the way to like Omaha or something. It was a couple of years, maybe a year ago or so. This guy, this particular pilot, you have him all weekend, right? He's taking you to the 3 gigs. So you see him every time. This guy, his landings were insane. Like to the point where like it would hit the ground and it would get squirrely for a second. And I'm like, I remember a couple times Tom and I made eye contact. We were like, whoa, like we are like, holy shit, like that was crazy. Like, and you're in the fucking thing, so you hear like all the controls, like the beep boo beep boo boo doo doo, like the fucking if one of them goes off, like they don't like close the door or anything, and like you don't you hear all the like pull up, like that kind of shit. And there was like, it starts counting down the feet and it's going fast, dude. Even like, I'm not a fucking pilot. I played enough flight simulator maybe, but this thing is like going like 100 feet. 80 feet, like it's going so fast. I'm like you're like bracing, and then this guy would fucking hit the fucking runway like, and it would jostle you. Things were like gush. And it happened every fucking time. And to the point where, like, I started getting, like, freaked. I'm like, he's going to blow a tire, which is what happened to Travis Barker. I didn't know that until I watched this thing. I go, oh, my God. All I could think about was that guy just blowing a tire and then the thing going, like spinning. I mean, Jesus. It was fucked up. And it had me, like, a little tense. I mean, I used to take Xanax to fly, and it got me on a bit of a Xanax thing for a while there. But I cut it out. And now I take Benadryl, so.
I was wearing a seatbelt, and I was the only one awake. Like I just was like, cause I was the only kind of nervous flyer too. But yeah, I wasn't sober. I'd taken a few pills, had a drink, smoked a couple blunts in order to even get on the plane and go home that night. Cause I was like, we have a.
That's child's play. I used to drink a bottle of NyQuil and take a Xanax and smoke weed. I mean, I'm like, well, I can't just smoke weed. I smoke weed every day.
We have a commercial flight tomorrow. Like, it's just whatever. Everyone wanted to get home, so we booked a private. Tires blew on takeoff. Plane went out of control.
Crazy.
Caught fire, and then hit an embankment. And then everyone was dead on impact besides me and AM. He was the only person I could get to, because he was on the side of me. And I went forward to try to get to everyone else, and my arms caught fire, my hands caught fire, and then that's when I jumped out of the emergency exit, jumped into the jet that was full of fuel.
Were you able to do the thing that they say?
Fuck yeah, I got out of that plane so quick. Like,
really?
My fight or flight was on. I grabbed DJ AM, woke him up, opened that door. Yeah. Well, I had to shake him. He was the only person I could get to. And then opened that door and then jumped out.
And you jumped in the jet fuel?
I unfortunately jumped right into the jet fuel. Yeah. And then, my whole body caught fire. Ran for some distance alongside a highway and then couldn't figure out how to get my body off fire. And then someone in a car was like, stop, drop, and roll.
And stop, drop, and roll. Remember, I mean, they talk about stop, drop, and roll in grade school. I mean, it is something that you hear all the time, but you never, I mean, it's just like ingrained in my brain. And you think about like, why did they teach us stop, drop, and roll so heavily if you're ever on fire? Remember that? Am I the only one? I grew up with like a firefighter family. My grandpa and uncles were all fire. Is it only because I would hang out with them, or is it and it was like I would go to the events or something, or is it because it was in elementary school? Am I crazy? Stop, drop, and roll is like the first thing I learned. I know more about that than I do about like how to save somebody from choking. It's crazy. The hippie handbooks are nuts. I don't think it's that. Stop, drop, and roll is a big thing in school, right? Little Boner, he knows. He said it. I agree. I think it's something. I think it's something that I don't know why they would tell us that. When were people on fire other than in a situation like this? Made me wonder. But stop, drop, and roll. It's like, did Travis Barker not remember stuff? I guess in that he remembered how to open. That's the thing. I sleep through every emergency run through. I don't know what they call them on planes, like the safety speech or what have you. I mean, they call them muster drills on ships, but on an airplane, I don't know what they call them. But I've got my headphones on. They don't even care. They know like this thing, something happens, we're dead. But the exit row thing always got me too. It's like I'm over there in the exit row, and now they're like, "Can you assist in a case of emergency?" I'm out that fucking door, dude. What are they going to? I wonder if they go after you if you don't assist in the exit row emergency situation. If you're just the first one out that fucking door, and you're like, bye. I wonder if they like can prosecute you or something like that. I never heard anything. Where did my thing go on the screen? Pull it back up.
And I could hear it out of all the noise and the sirens and everything that was going on. I did that, and then AM patted out like the last bit. It was like my socks, because they were like super, soaked in fuel.
Oh fuck.
And then a few seconds later, like maybe a minute later, like the plane like completely like burst into flames. And then that was pretty much everything. But it happened so fast. Like taking off is the worst thing for me. I'm back flying now. It's been almost 17 years. I've flown for the last 2 years, but takeoff is like the worst thing imaginable for me.
I heard like an old show business story. He just said he hasn't flown. He didn't fly for like 15 years there. And I don't remember who was telling me this, but I remember like he was still like, if he had a show in Europe or something, or he had to go to Europe, he would ride in a ship like it's fucking Columbus or something. I'd imagine it doesn't take as long as it took the wooden ones to come here that traveled via wind and whatnot. But I still can't imagine that is a easy journey to go back and forth across the Atlantic. I'm almost more frightful of that. Being in the middle of the ocean on a ship scares the absolute shit out of me. Throw me through the air for just like 45, a couple hours or whatever, and just let me white knuckle it, because a ship, you just have that slow death in the cold, cold Atlantic. Give me a break. That sounds more ominous to me than it being inside of an airplane for a few hours and having to be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
For me,
how did you get back into a plane?
Well, I spent a lot of time off of it, like you said. Took the bus, would drive from LA to New York to get on a boat from New York to London, which was another 10 days.
10 days.
So I did all this for so long.
You know how sexy I find that? Like I go, that give me that life. I'll do that.
Yeah,
I would love that. If you told me, you got a show in London, but here's the deal. You take a train to Chicago, you're going to drive to New York, and then we're getting you on a fucking a boat across the Atlantic.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hell yeah, man. But I'm not doing that sober. I'm doing that drunk. This show is sponsored.
Yeah, there's no chance I'm doing that in any regard. Drunk, so I'd be a mess. 10 days of a fucking ship. Get out of town. What is this, Gilligan's Island? I'm not going on that fucking thing. No fucking way, no how. No way, no how am I getting on a ship. Golly. Anyhow, I was looking at the old stink portal here. I wanted to pull up now. Let's get a little more lighter note. Enough about plane crashes, huh? Come on. Let's talk puke videos. I don't necessarily get disturbed by puke videos. I know Cougar put some in there. He wanted perhaps me to throw up here in my studio. I don't know if that was his goal or not, just to test my mire, test my constitution of my stomach, I guess. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't say. Oh, my bad. Did I just get a channel ripped off? I have to. My bad.
No, it's because you said throw up in your studio, and you're talking about vomit clips.
Yeah, I said, do you want me to throw up in my studio?
Yes.
Oh. Well, that's it. That's my goal. You have it in quotes though, so I thought I was like making a no. And I'm like, oh no, is puke not a word allowed on YouTube? I was like, I was about to be very angry. But also, Christina, we know, has an affliction of these. I think I'm more, the only video that made me almost puke in the booth back in the day, it was one where a lady was just like pissing everywhere. Can I say that one? I'm going to say it anyway. This lady just pissed everywhere. And then she was like cleaning it with the like Kleenex, and just the Kleenex. Like think about a puddle of piss. It smells terrible. It's yellow, and this lady was cleaning it with like just one Kleenex. And think about what that would do to the Kleenex. It gets all bald and weird. That gave me like a trauma response, which I don't know. Maybe I tried to clean up. Maybe I had an accident and I tried to clean my own piss with a Kleenex when I was a young boy or something, and it didn't work, and it got messier and gross. And I was like, what do? I don't know. But that just did it for me. It made me puke. It made me dizzy. I don't remember what that video was necessarily, but it's from a long time ago. Never find it. Let's watch Christina go through the gauntlet, though. And I don't know if you out there had a reaction or not. Do let me know. If there's anything that makes you throw up, puke, a video perhaps that wasn't in the gauntlet. Maybe we can make our own Stink Portal gauntlet someday. You give some contributions. Let us know. Or you can always send videos in to behindthegeneshow@gmail.com. Let's make a curated puke gauntlet. Send things in. I'd love to see what you come up with. Anywho, I thought, oh my goodness, I thought I saw something on the chat there. Cougar took it off before I could read it. What was it? Anyhow, thank God new Christina's still around getting awards. Yes, indeed. Thank goodness indeed. She did get an AVN award. She's multi-talented. I mean, she's out. New Christina's everywhere. She's producing. She's running a studio. She's making art. She's winning awards. Anyhow, let's get to the video, shall we? Here, let me pull it up again. Where is it? Jesus Christ, it's killing me. Get to the gauntlet.
The other night, and I watched somebody puke. No, it was the witch show, the Mayfair Witches, and the dude puked. And I was like, Tom, I just watched that person puke. And I didn't feel a fucking thing. And so I'm ready to be put to the test. I'm ready.
Wow.
And
Guess
as you
what?
guys know, for many years, I've been very afraid of watching puke.
Every time there's been puke on this show, you throw your headphones off and
Yeah.
you go, I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. And you scream at me. So
Well, hold on. Let me just get
Yeah.
let me get my mantra because I'm programmed to think certain things, okay?
Okay.
I'm supposed to be indifferent to puke. You say I'm indifferent. I don't
Yeah.
hate it. I don't love it. I'm just it's
May I say, when I saw this, I thought for a second, I go, wow, Christina really came out of her tit cancer super strong that she can handle the puke videos now, or she at least wants to try. She's like, I can face anything. Isn't that interesting? I wonder if there's something that Tom came out of his Invisalign trauma with that made him feel stronger. That's something we'll have to explore in future episodes. But let's get to the puke gauntlet.
It's kind of a neutral reaction.
that's the word. It's I'm indifferent.
That's unpleasant.
That's unpleasant, and that's what I say to myself. That's unpleasant.
Are you ready to be put
It's
to
like
the test?
any other body function. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm fucking okay.
Here we go.
Gonna go.
Let's go.
Let's fucking. What's that movie? The guy's eyes are open with the toothpicks. Clockwork Orange.
Just wanna go. Okay, here we go.
She keeps her
Ready.
eyes open. Look at that.
Okay.
Here we go.
Is she pregnant?
Ooh.
I did it. I'm indifferent. I'm indifferent.
No, the kids in the back.
That sucks that our kids. All right.
Oh, a little late for her to be puking out. I mean, I've been in this situation where I've driven many miles in my day. I know you drove, Josh. Yeah, I wasn't always this fucking blind. Okay, I used to have a license, and I'd drive on road trips to gigs, and I've definitely puked out a few windows or two. You know what sucks about puking out the window is when you get the projectile part, but sure, then some slops on the door, and that thing, you have to go to a car wash. You cannot just spray that off with a hose. It leaves like some sort of, I don't know if your stomach bile or something with the paint of your car starts like doing something to it, but it is like permanent damage almost when you puke on the side of your car. It's crazy. Maybe they make cars better these days. I don't know. This was, I never had a car that was newer than a 2003. So maybe your new things with your cameras and your fobs that don't have keys on them, maybe those cars are a little more impervious to throw up on the side. Anyhow, this lady, it was a little late to throw out the window. She already puked in her entire car at that point and all over herself and on her dash. That is just, oof. I hope she took it to get detailed, but also I do not want to put that on anybody.
It's so much. Okay, now I'm getting a little uncomfortable.
Okay. All right.
I just the repeatedness of it.
Ooh, a golfer. Or not a golfer. I don't know.
That was funny.
That was good.
Kind of funny, right?
I think the repeatedness of the first one spooked me. That was like silly.
Babe, here.
Ooh, I like this one.
Oh my God. That was easy.
I know what's coming.
Ready?
What did he throw in?
Egg. He threw an egg.
That's
in
not cool. Okay, so that doesn't bother me. Oh my God, I'm actually laughing for the first time in my life. Guys, this is huge.
She like made herself puke at that point. It's like she got like a little egg lodged in here, and then she had to go get it out. Do you know what I'm saying? I took a bong rip the other day. Yeah, I was with some friends smoking a bong. I'm a middle-aged man. I don't give a shit, brah. I'm the Roach. No, I was like, smoking a bong, and you smoke couple bongs in a row. I did a thing where like I thought I was gonna puke, but I like somehow conjured this ability to do some like a ghost puke. Like it sounded like I was like that, but nothing, not a drop, nothing came out of me. It was just a quick little instance, and I was right back at it. I excused myself from the group and did it too. I mean I am a real gentleman. So that's the difference. That's what happens as you get older. If you can't do it that way, don't do it at all.
That's an unpleasant thing.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
like a body function like anything
Yeah.
else. It's unpleasant.
His laughing was very contagious, though. That was fun, right? The way
I
he was
liked her
laughing.
sound, actually. I was laughing at her going,
Okay. He was laughing
I know.
so hard.
Hey,
Can we keep going?
Can you
No, this is
congratulate
great.
me?
You're doing great.
I'm
You're
not
doing
even
great.
sweaty. Feel the palm. Feel it. I'm usually fucking,
Yeah.
I'm cold because
Yeah.
it's freezing in here.
Mommy Tina is invincible after the tit cancer. I'm convinced of it now.
But
More?
I'm not.
Can you keep the
Hold
test
on. Can I
going?
just talk about why I didn't like the first one a
Sure.
little bit?
Yeah.
Because it was like it happened. And I think like her kid being there, and then I could see her, and then I sympathized with it because I was like, oh God, now I feel like puking watching her puke.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was so much of fear
Yeah.
as, oh God, now I feel like puking. But that's what normal people get, right? Like,
Yeah,
don't
if you see, like, if someone pukes around you in real life, a lot of people, I get triggered by that. If someone vomited, I feel like
like
vomiting.
because I started to
Yes.
feel my stomach lurch because
Yeah,
I
that's
was
normal.
sympathizing.
Yeah, that could happen for sure.
Also, that woman, the reason it was so repeated, on my opinion, and as again, I've a person who's been there, I think she puked all over her dash and everything like that. And then, like, it's everywhere and it's gross. So you see it. So you're like, oh, and it makes her puke more. And then she's doing it out the window and shit. I mean, it's all over her and everything. Once you get started, sometimes you can't stop. Am I right? It's like Lay's potato chips.
But Tom, I'm really fucking.
I'm impressed. This is
This has been,
progress.
just so you guys know, like
Yeah.
weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks of therapy and therapy and therapy. And every night I have to like listen to this.
Yeah, it's really
I
crazy.
listen to the programming and I've been like,
Is it what they call exposure
Ready for
therapy?
another one?
yes.
Okay, here we go.
Well,
Hold on.
okay.
Oh, sorry. Okay, hold on a second. My bad. That was the wrong one.
I've heard that when you open the can, it can squirt. I do quite like a bit of squirting.
Yeah.
No.
Squirting. Fuck it.
Oh no. See, I don't like watching him feel it. I don't like
It's
this
making me
bit.
shake a little bit. Fucking hell, that's like octopus jizz.
The build up. I don't like this. I don't like this.
No?
No.
Okay.
I don't, because I'm sympathizing.
Cut it off?
Because I start to feel it,
I understand.
but I'm not afraid of it. I just start to feel sick myself.
Nauseous yourself, yeah.
But it's a distinction because in the past it was just terror.
Yes.
Yeah.
Play it or move to the next one?
No, I can go on to the next.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to. Well, hold on. No, let's just do it. I'm gonna Clockwork Orange it. Fuck
Okay,
it.
here
All
we
right.
go. Remember,
Yeah. Oh, I'm in.
this is unpleasant.
This isn't just an unpleasant body function. I'm
I feel
indifferent to
neutral.
puke. I feel neutral. What is it that he's eating?
It's like
Just
canned fish. Yeah.
His eyes just look so dead. Is this man on methamphetamines?
Oh, I don't like that.
Whoa.
Ew, I don't like that.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know. I
All
don't
right.
know. I don't like the lead
Let's
up.
go to the next one.
Yeah.
That man was a real diva about it, by the way. He's all like, I'm like, what are we? Are you trying to do an impression of Jim Carrey? I mean, what's he like? He's doing all that kind of shit. Grow up. Grow up.
Oh, Jesus. He's
Oh, yeah,
already
this is good.
puked.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
He's at a game. Just sitting in.
Cougar. This one is going to get me. I feel like, no lie, dude. I'm like,
Oh my God, I'm laughing.
Yeah.
I've never laughed.
Can you imagine him leaving this fucking thing?
It's so much, too.
No, dude.
Like how he
that one
walks
is-
out of there?
That one is striking close. Get it off.
Look at the
Keep it
cameras
going.
behind him. People are like,
I'm
And
gonna
he's
stare
trying
at
to
it.
be
So.
discreet.
yeah, he's like,
He's like, hold on, I'm coughing. Brr.
holy
What would
shit.
you do, though, if you had to puke this much in public?
You just do that, I guess. Yeah. Although I wouldn't want it all over myself. I would turn to the aisle.
Yeah.
Is he just
So fat.
Is he too drunk?
He's absolutely hammered. Yeah. He's probably had 40 beers. Yeah.
Yeah. God
It
damn,
looks
dude.
like beer.
He started
Is it
at
'cause
9
it's-
a.m. and this
Yeah.
is like an 8 p.m. game.
Yeah, because I'm not seeing a lot of food. I'm just seeing like it
Well,
looks
he
like
eats too, believe me. But
Get a shot. Okay, good. Okay, now I can
like-
talk. Now I can talk about it. Oh, I couldn't look up and talk whilst it was on because I couldn't freeze it while it was on because I don't want to stare at it. That one might have rang close to home because I've had that happen, or maybe that's why it made me puke, and I've been there, and it's conjuring thoughts, or it's just the way he puked, where it's just like that through your hand puke, and it's just going down his stomach. I mean, that is. I think it was going down the stomach part too that almost got me. I mean, my back of my neck is sweating. I mean, I am having a hard time right now. But also, I think how old would I have been? Let's just say J.P. Lossman was the quarterback of the Bills and Jay Cutler was the quarterback of the Denver Broncos. And it was a Saturday night December football game at Ralph Wilson Stadium. And I was in college for sure. So I must have been, I don't know, 22 years old, 20, maybe even just 21. But it was an 8 p.m. Saturday night game, and we started tailgating at like noon. And so by the time the game came around, I had done funnels, I had done shots, and this is early on in the drinking game for the Roach. This isn't, I'm not a seasoned pickled man quite yet. I'm a young boy. So, I mean, I was borderline on alcohol poisoning. Let's just say I blacked out. I do not remember. I remember little screen grabs of being in the game. But let's just say didn't make it to halftime. By the time halftime rolled around, I was passed out in my seat. The ushers are like, you got to get him out of here. So my friend's dragging me around. And while we were waiting to meet up with our other friends so we can get the hell out of there at halftime, I was in like the little aisle thing to go walk down to the seats. And I just curled down into a little ball and then puked. And it was a lot. It was like but I didn't get it on me. I was literally just like, I thought I was being discreet, but it was literally just in the middle of everyone. And I thought if I got into a little ball and puked down, and I made a pile, dude. It was like tall and thin. It was crazy. It was like this, a pile of puke, nuts. And my friend took a picture of it. I wish I had that picture. I have no idea where it went. This is, flip phones. I mean, you probably wouldn't even tell what it was. It was like 8 pixels or whatever. But so that one hit home, and it made me feel a little nauseous out there. Ooh, sorry. I'm clicking around. I almost X'd out. That would have been terrible.
Like this.
So how do we get it
I don't
out?
want kids
The
stuff.
quickest, easiest way, you don't let them know about it. You just go,
Ew, dude. Come on.
okay.
I mean, that one sucks. Ugh.
Woo!
That was also
That
weird.
one's for Tommy. That was for you, bro.
fuck.
That one's gross.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, fuck. That was horrible. You guys can eat shit.
That was disgusting, though, that he sucked it out of the kid.
That's so
That's just
fucked
gross
up.
anyway.
I have one more bonus one for you.
Oh, God.
So here's what happened.
That one was also creepy. Like he's like I don't like that one. I don't like that one for that one made me sick in different ways. I don't know. It's like he Frenched his kid or something. That was weird. I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
So yesterday,
I'm indifferent. It's just a body
yeah,
function.
I'm gonna set this up.
Hold on, it's fine.
Okay.
Let me just do my program. Okay, it's just a body function. It's fine. It's okay. Okay, let's go.
Yesterday, I was in the gym and we did this like kind of cardio circuit,
I am feeling a certain type of way, so I like this little bit of a pause.
high intensity thing.
Yesterday?
And it kicked my ass. And then, yeah, I think my conditioning is trash, so I'm trying to get better at it. So then today, I didn't sleep very well, so I was pretty tired. I got up early.
May I say during this belabored story, I I feel a little sick. I'm curious. It made me wonder how many people out there who watched this episode today also almost puked. You know, what percentage of us out there in the world have a shared experience of almost throwing up? Or perhaps even puking? I'm curious. Shit.
Yeah, I think my conditioning is trash, so I'm trying to get better at it. So then today, I didn't sleep very well, so I was pretty tired. I got up early, went back to the gym. I had just I had a little peanut butter, a little fruit, and we lifted, and I thought we were just doing that. Because typically if you go like high intensity cardio one day,
Yeah.
The next day you'll do maybe like steady state, like lower intensity before, but we did a different one again. And the thing was you run 500 meters and then you get on the ergo skier, 20 calories. You do it at like a high clip, right? And then 1 minute recovery, you do it again. So I did the first round and I pushed it. I probably should have like done it at a steadier pace, but I did it hard. So on the second round, I do it again, a little slower because I'm starting to get fatigued, and I'm like, and then I do the minute recovery, and then I'm about to get on for round 3, and I was like, man, like like my heart rate is spiking. I feel weird, and then I sent this to Zolo.
Okay, here we go. Okay, that actually makes me laugh. That's look, he's making fun of you.
Yeah.
Tom. Oh my God. Yeah, enough already. How much are you gonna go, Tom? Ugh. Are you listening to Nicki Minaj?
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, you're too hot. You're overheated. More? You're gonna go back for seconds? Jesus. Yeah, your head is red. Beet red. Ugh.
It was just water that came out.
Yeah,
like
I know. I got it.
Fluid.
I'm watching.
I know.
My eyes are open. I'm not freaking out. Hey, I'm not freaking out. I don't like it. It's unpleasant.
What you gotta say for yourself?
He's such a shitbird.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I fucking did it, dude.
Pretty cool, right?
Right?
Yeah.
No, I did it. Hello, can you guys clap for me? I fucking conquered my phobia.
I can't tell you, this is maybe too much of a look inside the old Roach here, but, probably like once a month or something like that, I'll be hungover to the point where like I'm waking up and I'm just like, I gotta puke. And I just make myself puke. And it was like that. That's how I feel. I'm like in the shower. I'm like, it'd just be better if I puked. You know what I mean? I've like almost like heartburn. I feel bloated. You know what I mean? You're just like, I drank 1 trillion beers last night. I should just throw them up. I feel gross. And then you do it. And then you're like, that is what that reminded me of. He's doing something else. He's like, I ate a peanut butter and then I did my cardio. I don't even know what the hell he said in terms of the workout stuff. I kind of glazed over during that part, his conditionings or whatever. But it's the same as when I would wake up and I'm like, oh God, I drank 1 trillion beers. I feel gross and I just want to throw up in the morning. Oh boy. Sorry, I wasn't looking at that. Sometimes I miss the stink portals. Anyhow, is there more? Let's see.
That was huge.
Yes, I'm very proud.
48 years of severe emetophobia.
Yeah.
That just means we have to curate our stink portal now. The challenge has, dare I say, been set. But also, I think it would just be fun to see what has made you puke out there. That's all I'm saying. Send them in. Let us know your name. Let us know the circumstances of which you saw it or where you puked or the mess it made. I'd love all of those things. Send in your stories. We'll make our own stink portal puke gauntlet here on Behind the Gene Show at gmail.com. Send them in. I would love it. Please to be sending them. Oh boy, I'm kind of collecting myself after that because I'm still you get that little dry thing in your throat where you're like, But today's Your Mom's House did not only yield the puke gauntlet, For us, it also yielded one of the best drops in a long time, I would say. Let's see. Hold on here. I'm pulling it up because I am good at this. I'm getting good now. See? I'm getting good at it. Here it comes.
Movie the other night, and I watched it was the witch show, the Mayfair Witches, and the dude puked, and I was like, Tom, I just watched that person puke.
You did.
And I didn't feel a fucking thing. And so I'm ready to be put to the test. I'm
I
ready.
didn't.
And as you guys know,
I just bragged about how good I am at it, and I did not push the right clip. I'm stupid. Come on, Josh. Do it.
Yeah, but no, what you were saying is, though, you were right, though, is that there is a constant hum that exists in men that is a sexual drive that I think women's is like can be turned on and off depending on their connection to somebody. But a man's just like, just stays there.
So we're talking about sex stuff because this drop comes to us by way, dare I say, I just don't want to, I didn't want to spoil it, but I'm going to set it up. It comes to us from the Great Unk Shine. Let's see.
Static. Well, also it's contingent on our moon cycles as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I
Gotcha.
mean?
But here's a perfect example of how a man is always feeling it.
Nigga Minaj.
What? What did he just say?
Well, shaking.
He was
What did he even say?
well, Nicki Minaj, but it sounded like something else.
Yeah.
Nigga Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Nigga Minaj. Well, shake it in my face. Shake that pussy in my face.
Yeah.
Straight up.
God.
Shake that pussy in my face.
Yeah.
I got
Make
it.
me happy. And look, check this out, y'all.
Oh, God.
That girl I seen to the store?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like them little drawers she wearing.
Mm-hmm.
Them little bikini.
This man's message has not changed in a decade. He's in his 60s, by the way, you know?
Yeah, put your bikini in your booty, in your ass, in my face, girl. I'ma pass my tongue in your ass like a pit bull. Straight up.
Got it.
You know, I tried to have that as a little reprieve so that I wouldn't puke here on the air, on the radio. But that kind of made me just as sick. I'm not going to lie to you at the end when he was talking at the end. I started feeling a little just as sick. I don't know if I was imagining things a little too detailed. But, you know, fuck it. I guess we just have to keep plowing forward. Cougar has thrown together a batch of Puke Gauntlet videos that weren't on the air. So do send yours in, by the way, still. I want to know which one gets you. There's got to be something. Or maybe you just have a story of getting got. Behind the Gene Show at gmail.com. We'll make a Stink Portal Puke Gauntlet. But Cougar has evidently put together a bunch of videos here that he's going to try to get me with. Let's see here. I'm pulling it all up. Okay, I'm almost there. I almost got it. Oh my goodness. I'm doing it. We're doing it. It's there. You see it? I wish I could make it bigger for you, but that's as good as I can get it. Okay, this one says man pukes on news. Let's give it a watch. Hold on, let me hide this for you.
Is, you know, just what our movement's all about.
But it's more than just Gen Z's falling for conspiracy theories. Why?
No, that one was funny.
Okay, why don't we give you some time to collect yourself? If you need help, let us know in the control room there.
Oh, see, now this tickles all my funny bones. You know, if you watch the Josh Potter Show it comes out every Wednesday on my YouTube channel, that I love local news stuff. Oh my God, I obsess over it. And this is just right up my alley. This guy pukes. I mean, we're talking about a guy, he looks young. I don't know if he's a reporter. He looks like a reporter. Yeah, he's one of the guys that's an investigative journalist. He's in the newsroom there. You can see it behind him, the copy machines, the fax machines, and he's probably briefing him on something. And what the fuck did he drink? That's almost like he drank his own dip cup or something like that. Like maybe that was what he was doing. This guy looks like he dips. I can't see what it's. God, I wish I could get right up in there and see what it says. Fuck, man, it's too far away. Paul, it says Peter or something or other, but I can't tell what he is. But he's in there something doing reportings or what have you, and he drinks what I've got to think he drank his dip cup, dude. He grabbed his dip cup instead of his coffee. That's what I'm venturing to guess happened here. And I love the anchor. The anchor just plowing ahead. That guy is professional. We'll let you gather yourself there and get back to you. Because he wants to shame him too. He wants him to be like, he didn't even try to hide it. He puked at the camera. That would be crazy. If I puked on this broadcast right now, which it's still kind of in there somewhere. I'm not gonna lie. The more I talk, sometimes I feel it creep up. But I'm more of a professional than this fuck. Although I did not drink a dip cup. Is what I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt on, for the record. Okay, go ahead.
But it's more than just Gen Z's falling for conspiracy theories.
And if that's a dip cup, he took a healthy swig of it. So now I'm not so sure.
Well, why? You're right. I'm so nervous.
I'm so nervous. Oh, see, that guy, I don't know if he was like a fucking plant or a stooge or whatever, but I'm so nervous. No one says that. That's crazy. If that's the case, that guy should be. I mean, they are really digging the bottom of the barrel for local news people now.
Well, we hope you're okay. Why don't we give you some time to collect yourself? If you need help, let us know in the control room there.
If you need help, let us know. We'll send an ambulance your way. I'm sure our producer can. Yeah, he can get 911 on the phone there for you.
And
they're gonna be. That one was so much fun. Now the rest might actually. Okay, here we are. Let's rock and roll.
Useampia provinsseja sisällä.
Suomi
Oh, they're foreign. I'm already sick to my stomach.
ei ole provinssi, vaan tämänhetkiset TE. Aluehallintokeskukset on niin sanottuja provinsseja.
Eli ikään kuin maakunnille
Joo.
lisää valtaa eri puolilla Eurooppaa.
Kyllä.
Ja kansanäänestyksen lisää.
Mikäli
Oh, what a soldier.
maakuntien sukka niin haluaa.
That guy kept it in. I mean, how many times have you been? That was like, I mean, if this was, if we were making memes right now or whatever they call them, they would be like me at the club at 4 a.m. talking to a girl or something. That would be what, I mean, we've all been at bars. You're like, I mean, you master that in your 20s at some point. God, what a soldier. Check it out.
Provinsseja sisällä.
What is this, German?
Suomi ei ole provinssi, vaan tämänhetkiset TE.
He's already.
Keskukset on niin sanottuja provinsseja.
Eli ikään kuin maakunnille
Joo.
lisää valtaa eri puolilla Eurooppaa.
Oh, it's coming.
Ja kansanäänestyksen
It's coming. Oh man, he went like, it's like when, it's like he's having his body possessed by like an alien or something. He's like, maybe that's what happened.
Mikäli maakuntien sukka niin haluaa.
And now a being not from this earth possesses his soul. Maybe that's what occurred. I don't know. It doesn't look like but if he just kept a puke down, that is, what a G. We got to celebrate this man, not make fun of him. Uh-oh. She's too pretty to get to puke. Let's see what happens.
No, I can't think of like an
Oh no, it's a Bella Danger.
embarrassing. I don't get embarrassed. Like I'm not afraid to like act like an.
Is this about a puke on the dick story? I hope so.
The time, like if you're doing anal, maybe some poop might come out. If you're, sucking some dick and you're doing it a little bit too much, you may throw up over the cock. It's a number of things, but you're just kind of like, hey, whatever, wipe and go.
I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not saying I have some huge dick or something like that. I feel like that, after a night of drinking, that's happened. Where you hear, you all of a sudden you're like, that's a lot of spit, but it's dark and I'm blind and I have no idea, and then it's just gone and and it doesn't smell like anything. I feel like that's what occurred. I feel like it's happened more times than we let on. I feel like I'm saying it's more commonplace than we are aware of. I'm going to bring awareness to it. We're going to get bracelets. Normalize it. I like this ominous music. I wonder what that... Oh, was that his, like, butthole? I didn't see... I got to watch that one again because I missed it. He's touching his butt. Oh, okay. He is touching his butt. See, I didn't notice he was scratching his ass. I wasn't looking. I was looking at them for puking. I thought maybe that man will puke through his mask. A good mask puke would be incredible. And why everyone's like, why is he wearing his mask outside? It's clear because this man's asshole smells so terrible that he has to wear a mask to block out the smell of his own asshole. Because look what he does to this guy. Oh, he tests it himself. Oh, he did give it a test. He took the mask down. Oh boy, yeah, that's tough business. That is tough business. What an asshole, literally. Here we go. Let's see this one. This one's 10 seconds long. I'm scared. Don't let your people yak alone.
Hey. How you doing out there? Here, I'll go with you.
That one kind of got me a little bit because I don't like I'm alone. I extracted myself from the party. I'm puking out here. Don't make it worse. We're not having a puke party, pal. All right? Take yours elsewhere. Go over in the corner over there. I don't like the camaraderie in that case. I would have been like, come on, man. You're making it worse. Now there's all kinds of puke out. We're trying to do it. I'm trying to be discreet out here. Let's not draw attention to it and make me fully throw up. I'm trying to control myself. Come on, man. Be a G and block the door so no one can see me out here. Oh, that was a good one. Right on the guy. Oh, yeah. Now, that one is, that's some freak shit right there. I'll tell you, what is this Diddy party? This is white people Diddy shit right here, puking on each other and stuff. I mean, that is not my cup of tea. No, sir. I'm not one of these gonzo guys that just like, and then we all just puked on each other, man. I've never been like that. I'd get that hell out of here with that shit. Not a chicken sight. They're just puking Sprite on each other, too. It's like, come on. Throwing a hot dog in there. Oh, no. This guy's getting some ass. This one's going to be dark. Hopefully it's the... Oh, God. And then they both... Yeah, that one almost got me right then. Okay. That one almost got me right then because she puked in his mouth. Let's just keep watching for a second here, huh? I don't know what it is about fat people puking, but it gets me too, dude. Why is it the fat people puking that gets me? It's not when everyone... I don't know why. When a fat... maybe it's fat by innate, instinctual, generational fat phobic kind of shit. Maybe that's it. But fat people puking is getting me. And that one where he kissed her and she puked in his mouth and then he spit out her... That one... God damn, dude. You almost got me. Oh, this lady's... Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. No. Couldn't do it. Can't do it, dude. No. We are so close to the end, and I almost made it, but that one almost got me. Oh, thank God it's just cigarettes and Red Bull inside my body. Ooh, my eyes are watering. That one almost got me, dude. Why is it? Let's keep going. We're still going through the gauntlet. dude. That one's not. That was okay. That one's okay. He's skinny, and I don't know why. It's just liquid. The woman before that had like fair food in her fucking I mean, why am I talking about it? I'm trying to do my due diligence and describe why I'm feeling this way, and it's making it worse. How many more are there?
Oh, shit.
Ew, little kids, I'm already sick.
You're okay. Let my shirt. Yeah, you're. Oh. It's okay.
Where's the napkin? We need a napkin.
They're crying because he's like yakking. That's wild. I don't really necessarily know what's going on there. I'm traumatized from the fat lady on the roller coaster. Oh, I can smell it in my nose. That is like, that one. Why? And you know what it was? It was right after the kissing one, too. So I don't really know what happened here because I'm still traumatized. Let's go back.
Shit.
Has the kid got shit on her or something? Is this shit?
You're okay.
Is she holding shit?
Let my shirt. Yeah, you're. Oh. It's okay.
Where's the napkin? We need a napkin.
Cougar, what was it bird shit? Did something shit on this girl and it's on her body? What happened there? Can you explain this? You're not gonna get me. You're not gonna get me that way. Do you know what happened on that TikTok?
That particular one, no.
It looked like, well, help me
It's
deduce
probably
it.
shit though.
That shit on her, like a bird shit on her or something?
Yeah, definitely.
Or a monkey? Maybe they're at a zoo or something and a monkey threw shit at her head? She looks like she's rolling in it. Ugh.
Yeah.
All right, I don't like that one at all. All right, thank you, Cougar. Oh, man. The fat lady one. Whoo, boy. Okay. We're going into overtime because I haven't been able to contain myself here. I haven't been able to plow ahead. I was almost like that man on the news.
Hey, man. Hey, puke in the bag.
Puke in the bag? He's skydiving, puke in the bag. I'd pull out the bag and it'd be like, I mean, what the fuck are you talking about, puke in a bag? And if he tries to puke in a bag, they're traveling towards the earth. Isn't the puke, no matter what, gonna go up? What's he think's gonna happen here? He's gonna defy gravity? This is crazy. This guy, the instructor, is puke in the bag.
Bag! What are you doing? Oh, come on, man! What the?
Man, the instructor just, and he just fucking crashes him down into the ground because he's getting puke. The puke's getting up in the parachute and fucks it up. That'd be crazy if you died from skydiving because you were puking. Puke in the bag? What fucking bag? That guy's an idiot. Another fat person. This is bad. It's another fat person. This one's not so bad. I can handle it. I can handle it.
Don't throw up.
That one was fine. If it was just that woman puked up before on the roller coaster, like so much shit, dude. Oh my God, she had so much food in her. Oh, thank God. We're at the end, folks. Oh my God, we made it. We did it. I can't believe it. We're here. If I have to ever see that fat lady puke again, I swear to Christ, I might not be so lucky. I hope you fared as good as I did out there, folks. And remember, do send in your Puke Gauntlet videos. I'd love to curate one via the Stink Portal. And if you'd like to join up the Stink Portal next week, I'd love to have you become a member here at Your Mom's House YouTube channel. And again, keep the tabs open and maybe someone will gift you one next time. Do join us next week when we do it all again. And hopefully it'll be less puking and I don't know. I mean, golly, we went through it though. Make Cougar do it. Yeah, I mean, he'll be here. I mean, Cougar was with us watching it too. I don't know. He did come on here and almost puke, as you heard. But love you all very much. I hope we all fared as good as I did, not throwing up, as I mentioned. BehindTheGeneShow@gmail.com. That's where you can send in perhaps your puke stories. What got you a video, an incident? Maybe there is a video of you puking. I don't know. Send them in. BehindTheGeneShow@gmail.com. And we will see you next time on Behind the Genes, Wednesdays, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, right here on the Your Mom's House YouTube channel. Bye-bye.
This is big time!
Who is Randy? Don't bring anyone's mother into this.
Your mama in the fucking stands!
Welcome to Your Mom's House with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pashitsky.
welcome to Your Mom's House.
Welcome